Hi, it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. I think, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what we should do. I think we're just gonna continue. Okay, one more day with the shelf. I think I want to trim a little bit off the back. I don't know if that is something we really need to do or not. Like, because when it's glaze fired, they're going to have like the back sitting down on the shelf. So I don't know. I'm not really sure if that's like necessary or not. So we're just gonna like work on like I think just one more door, and then I think we're gonna do something different tomorrow. There's like a bunch of clay on the table here, so let me just like clean this up real quick. It's not very good to have like dry clay sitting about, because it could kind of like go into the air, and you really don't want to be like breathing that in. So I'm just gonna like wet my sponge and just kind of like push it around. I have some on my wheel, my banding wheel here too. Anything with a really tiny particle size, like dried clay bits, like clay powder, anything that's really a powder, like anything at all that's a powder, is really bad to be breathing in. So like if you had like dry clay that you buy your clay like dried, and then it needs like water added to it, or same thing with like those types of glazes, you want to be wearing like a respirator when you're doing that, or if you're really working with any kind of very small particle size, particularly with clay, you could get silicosis, which is like, you don't want that. It's bad. It's really bad for your lungs. So it's good to keep your work area as clean as you can. Make sure like you're cleaning up with water and not say like the floor you want to mop, you don't want to sweep, that kind of a thing. Okay. Let me just remove this. Okay, let me see. I think I'll maybe put up here, and it's really hard trying to get the camera to like have a good view, but then like not like, so it's like not in my way. But I'm trying to look at this. Okay, so I think there's like a bit here that I want to touch up. Still with the corners, and then I think we're going to trim like a tiny bit off the back. And then I think we're just gonna like touch it up, like do final touch-ups. I kind of like dinged it in a couple spots, and just kind of like really fixing all of that. I don't normally leave like small touch-ups for the live stream. I usually do that off the stream, but I have so much glazing I have to do, that I want to do off the stream. I don't want to like start a new project just yet. Don't worry, my My bathroom drawer is just opening by itself. I really wish I could like elevate this so I'm not like hunching. But I really don't know like what else I would really put it on like real quick. I don't know. Okay, so I really want to round out like this outer edge, but I want like the inside part to match. Like I could just like carve like here, but that's not really, it's not fixing like the whole thing. I feel like I just need like one of those like drafting tables so I can like put this at like the perfect angle for carving. But I don't have one of those. I do have a if I really wanted to, I have a like a book stand that moves. I guess I could use that, but I don't really. I don't think I can do that. I don't know. Do we trim too much off this corner? This corner is not quite as. It's not really the same as this one. I don't know, I kind of just like. Okay, so I want to like adjust this curve here. And then we might trim a little bit off that one, maybe. And this lower corner here. So I was thinking about the projects that I really want to get done. So like I really want to get these glazed pieces done. And then like upcoming, I want I've like completely forgotten about it. But earlier in one of the streams, I mentioned that it would be pretty cool if I made a toast dish for my mom. Maybe for like Mother's Day. So we could slab build that. I think we might do that next. Like our next project. Because I really want to get that done. And that's totally something we could do on the stream. I still like owe her a picture, but we've worked on 2 pictures in the stream and they're not quite working out. So I think I'm just gonna wheel throw it. But we could definitely do a little toast dish. While we did make, do we only make one? I think we have one. What do I feel like we made more? But then I feel like maybe we didn't make more. I don't think I have a template for it. Like some of the other dishes have like a cardboard template. I don't think the toast does. I don't know. But I do have one that's like bisqued, but it's like, oh, it's about maybe 4 inches right now. But I think it'd be really cute if, like my mom, like every day, every morning for just years, she eats the same breakfast. She has like cinnamon, or like raisin toast. So I think it'd be really cool to make like a little plate that is like the cinnamon toast. So I think that would be pretty cool to do, and it would be great for Mother's Day. So since like obviously that has to be made, and then it has to be bisqued, and then glaze fired. We would definitely do want to start early on something like that. Yeah, hopefully I really should like wheel throw that picture pretty soon. I just like literally have not even like thought about it very much. There's been like a lot going on. And also I do really need to make some test tiles well, I need regular test tiles, but I also want some for my underglazes because I bought a bunch of new ones and I want to see how they're exactly going to look before I just like put them on something. So I definitely need to get some of those done. So those are the things I want to have like go into our next bisque firing for sure. You know, I'm looking at this and I I think this is like leaning like, I think this thing right here, like the wall, or I don't know what you would call it. I think it's leaning like that way. I actually kind of like how this is like sloping, but maybe it's a little bit too much. But I also want to get like this stuff glazed pretty soon because so as you guys know, I sell my pieces on Etsy and Makerplace, and Makerplace is doing kind of a I don't know what you would call it. They're doing a thing for like shop owners. So if you list like more items to your shop, depending on like how many you list, you're like gonna be put into like a raffle for Michael's gift card. So I think that'd be super fun. I don't I used to buy, oh my gosh, I don't even want to know how much I've spent at Michael's buying supplies. But that was when I used to make like more of a variety of items. Which I am kind of continuing. I've set up a separate Makerplace. So one is for the ceramics and just kind of like going forward with that. And then second is I have a second one called Callie and Co. Crafts, which is kind of like, it's basically just trying to sell the inventory that I have left over of anything that is not ceramic that I've made in the past. So I have a bunch of stickers. I have like little knit coasters, so many of those. I need to list, well, I don't know if I'm gonna list more right now because I don't know, some people think they're kind of wintry. I do have some on there. And then I actually don't have I don't have any bath bombs in stock, but I have a lot of supply. So I might make those up and then like add them to the shop. So like the Callie & Co. Crafts is kind of like trying to get rid of my current inventory and the supplies for that for making those like miscellaneous things. I also have cat toys with catnip in it. Those are just kind of like I have so much of those, like the felt to make it, and I have a bunch of catnip. My cat likes catnip, but you know, she really doesn't need like I don't know how many I could make out of the supplies that I have, but she doesn't need that many. You know, she doesn't need 40 cat toys. You know? So so I'm just trying to like sell that stuff and try to get some of my money back. Like I think I've spent like thousands like buying all this stuff, and I also have fabric for sewing things. I do kind of like sewing tote bags, but I don't really know if anybody really would buy a tote bag from me. I've listed the two that I made for a little while. And they come out to like $64. So, I mean, it's a lot if you're used to buying like, I don't know, a $15 or something tote bag from like just like any old store where it's not handmade. Like, I don't know, it's a lot of money. But I think they are pretty cute. And this one, like every single time I use it to get groceries at the what's it called? Like it's not a big box store. It is like a you know, but it's kind of like a more neighborhood kind of little shop, similar to like a Whole Foods, but smaller than that. And every single time I go there with my handmade tote bag, they always compliment me on it. One time I told them, I was like, oh yeah, it's handmade. And they're like, oh my gosh, you should sell it. And I'm like, I've been trying to sell them and they don't sell. And they're like, you need to sell at the Saturday market. And I'm just like, it was this whole like conversation. And I'm just like, I think they're too expensive. And I'm just like, and so now I don't really say anything. I'm like, oh yes, thank you. Because I was like, I don't know, I'm so like antisocial when I get groceries or when I'm like shopping. I'm just like, I need to leave. But every time I get like some compliments and they're so nice. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this fabric, but I have a bunch of fabric. And what else do I have? Oh, I have some greeting cards. the greeting cards I've printed myself, so if I needed to make more, I could. Like, if they were selling well. I don't know. Jason's always telling me, like, he always thinks the greeting cards sell really well at the markets. We did some markets over the summer. And I'm like, but your mom is the one that bought a bunch of them. Just because one person bought a bunch of them doesn't mean they're selling well. But I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. Like, I could definitely make more designs. I don't know. But it's not, like, I don't know. I don't really have, like, a lot of, like, passion to do that in my free time. Like, I really do want to spend a lot of time just, like, making more ceramic things. But I wouldn't mind just, like, selling off the, like, greeting cards and stuff that I have in stock. I need to, like, that'd be also really nice, because, like, I have so many stamps. I need to, like, use those up, because I have a business. Like, I have a lot of stamps for selling the greeting cards and stickers, but if I'm only selling ceramics, I don't need stamps. I wonder if you say, this is interesting. If you went to, like, pirate ship, well, that's, like, what I happen to use for buying my labels. If you went there and just got an estimate of, like, how much a package would cost to ship, and then, like, if you put, like, 1 million stamps on it, that equals that cost of, like whatever it is, like $6 worth of stamps. Like, is that fine? Like, obviously it'd have to be USPS, but I don't know. I wonder if that would be okay. Because, like, obviously we have some small vases in stock that could be sold in small boxes. Like, can I just plaster the box with all these stamps? I feel like, why not? Because I feel like packages that I've gotten sometimes, like particularly, like, overseas, I feel like they have, like, a bunch of stamps on them. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to, like, see if I can ask USPS this, because, like, I mean, in that case, like, I don't care. I'm gonna slap all those stamps on there. I'm gonna slap 20 stamps on the package so I can use them up. Can you imagine? You get your order from me, and it's the entire box is just covered in stamps. Oh. I think that's funny. It's probably a bit much, but it's kind of funny. If I got that in the mail, I'd be like, what the heck? I'd be like, does this person have problems? But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I think it makes sense because you obviously paid post office a certain amount of money, and that's what the stamps are relaying. So maybe they would let you do that. Because that's basically like what a label is saying. The label is just saying like, yeah, you paid this much for it to be mailed. I don't know. Maybe they have a limit on like the number of stamps they have to count on a package. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But it's kind of interesting. Okay. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect, but I do really want to like fix, I don't know. I really want to like fix up some of these corners. We've spent like so much time doing these corners. Okay, I think I'm going to cancel the stream on Friday. I've been like, I don't know, sort of thinking about it, and I kind of think I'm gonna do that. Because I'm not going to be working on Friday. I took the day off. Same for Tuesday. Next week on Tuesday, I also took that day off. I don't know. Jason keeps asking me if I want to do something. Which, like, yeah, we'll probably go out and do something. I think he wants to go to the water park. But we have a long weekend to do stuff. So I think, like, I don't, like, because he doesn't work a normal job. He just kind of is like an instructor, so he needs to be like booked with students to get to you know to have to go to work, and otherwise he just hangs out wherever. So he's gonna have like Friday off too, and I don't know, we might be at the water park during the stream time, or I don't know, we're probably gonna be doing something, like out doing something, so I think I'll just go ahead and cancel it. And I don't know, we don't really have a lot that's like very exciting. I don't know. The longer I do the live stream, I just feel like people are like bored. But I don't know, I'm not really sure. I don't really... Where are we? We're like at 100. I think this is 130. I think this is the 130th ceramic hour. So like, I don't know what to talk about anymore. I haven't really, I don't know, nothing's really been going on. This side is kind of wonky too. Let me see. Okay. Wowie, look at how much this... Can we fix this? I don't know if we can fix it. Okay, let me just kind of like... It's definitely over here where that thing is, where it's kind of making it weird. But I'm not really sure if this is going to do a whole lot. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of okay. I don't know. I kind of feel like, whoops, I don't want to like carve too much off. I really want to go like down, but I can't quite do that. Okay. The whole thing's a bit wobbly. what should we chat about? That corner looks a little odd. This one, it looks like in here it's like a bit deeper than up here, but not sure about that. This thing's a bit dry too. Whoops. Okay, so let me just kind of define that like outer side. And then come in from the back. I don't know, this thing's kind of hard to trim. I'm gonna be so upset if this doesn't like make it to glaze firing. We spent like so much time on it. I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, I think I just want to redefine this corner over here. I think this would be the perfect time to be ambidextrous. I can't quite, I don't know. I don't really have quite the control that I'd like to have. It's just like a very awkward spot to be trimming. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to like redefine like mostly like these like closer to the edge here for those bits. I still haven't really thought about how I want to decorate this. Maybe like what is this? This is probably my stoneware. I think this should be my stoneware. So My stoneware is like ever so slightly darker than my porcelain. So I think if this was porcelain, it would be really nice to do like my white cloud on it. I love Georgie's white cloud. But it turns out more white when I use it on the stoneware, and then when it's on the porcelain, it is kind of white, but it just has like these really beautiful hints of pink and purple. That took me longer than you would think to like figure out that it looks different on these clay bodies. Apparently, if you remember those dog bowls that I made very early in the stream, I threw them on the wheel and then I was like trimming them and stuff on the stream. I think that, I don't know, maybe that's like one of the first videos. Apparently I used different clay bodies on the two, and then I used the same glaze, and they're not the same. Like, the glaze looks different on them, and I'm pretty sure it's the clay body. It could be application, like putting more glaze on one than the other, but I don't know, I'm suspecting that it is the clay body. I guess I really can't say. But for the fact that my clay bodies look eerily similar, like they look very similar, like as raw clay, but then as fired clay, they look very similar. So like in both cases, it's really hard for me to tell while I'm working on anything which clay it is. Although I am like I am putting like that kind of like focus into them, with mostly using the porcelain for throwing and then mostly using the stoneware for like hand building stuff. Because I think I think the porcelain is maybe harder to use in hand building. It's like their rating for it isn't like the worst, but I think like they don't really recommend it for hand building. And most people, like, just off the bat, if you said you hand build with porcelain, would probably think you're a little kooky. So, because it's not really made for hand building. It's a lot more like for like wheel throwing. And that's kind of like generally how they're formulated. Is like to be like, I don't know, more plastic or something, and like just kind of like generally like work better on the wheel compared to like hand building. Some things like stoneware don't really matter. Like I could also like throw the stoneware, but I kind of want to break them up because I do a lot of hand building on the stream, so just kind of like breaking up the uses of them, because I don't want to like, I don't want my bags of clay to like dry out because like one's not being used as much as the other. So I'm kind of like trying to keep them even. And yeah, I think I don't know. I think I prefer like the porcelain, but like I can't really hand build with it. So that's why I keep both of them around. But I don't know. I'm probably the weird one here. But like, I don't know. To me, they basically look the same. So like, at least like I don't have to pay attention to like keeping them separated for reclaim, or any of that, or like doing any kind of like deep wash with my tools or my workspace. Because if I had like a red clay that I used, or whatever, or like maybe it's like a dark brown stoneware, if I had something that was severely different, like I would really have to do a good job to like clean up my tools, clean up my workspace, so that when I did, you know, have like the whiter clay out, like it's not being it's not getting colored on accident. So I don't know. There's that at least. Oh my gosh. Like this was like really early on when I went to Georgie's, their store, to buy some stuff. That's the clay that I buy, is theirs. And like at the time I was working on creating like test tiles for my clay, and like the glazes and like how they look on them. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure the test that Georgie's has, I feel like but like comparing the two, I feel like they look a bit different, like their comparison of the clays. And what did I ask them? I asked them something really like dumb. Oh, what was it? It was something about, or maybe I told them I was doing like 50-50 of one clay and the other. I don't know. I can't remember what I was talking to them about, but they looked at me really weird. And then like after that, I got my test tiles back from the studio of them like fired with my glazes on them, and they look like literally exactly the same. They really look like so similar. It's like, I don't know, really funny, I guess. So now I have like, yeah, that's what I was doing that. I did that in my early test tiles. I have a number of glazes and like glaze combinations that have 3 test tiles. Because I did one porcelain, one stoneware, and then one of like a 50-50 mix between them. And they literally all look exactly the same. It's so stupid. But like, nah, I definitely should have just like, no, I definitely should have just like tested the two and then gone from there. But I was really confident that the glazes or the clays looked different. Let me see, like right here where that wall joins here, it kind of like, it very slightly like bumps out. and kind of makes it uneven. You know, I have like, it's like the size of a quarter. I have a ball of clay that's sitting on my shelf of like extra 50-50 mix that I have. I should go throw that away or something. Or I guess I could throw it in my reclaim. So stupid. It's fine though. It's fine. It really doesn't matter all that much. You know, there are bigger mistakes out there than this. So I guess I'm okay with it. But I don't know, it's kind of funny how stupid it was. Okay. Let me see. Well, it wobbles a little bit less, so that's good. Okay. I think I want to like kind of work on these spots here still. Do, 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 do. Okay, I don't really want to tip this upside down, but I think it's fine. Oops. Oh, you know, is this too late to fix? I wonder if it'd probably be nice if we curved these two corners. I think that would match a lot better. The clay is like pretty hard. So I think I want to be like really careful with this. What should I use? I don't know if I should use my felling knife or not. I don't know. Let's just use this and kind of see. Okay, I think it's gonna be okay. It's kind of dipping in the middle though. But I want to be really careful with the corners because they're probably a bit drier than the rest. I don't want to just like lop off like a huge chunk of clay. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the back too. 50 minutes into our video, and I remember that we wanted to like touch up the back. Oh. do. Sorry, I have no idea if you guys can see. Just like so there's like my phone holder has a it holds it like literally in the middle of the screen and then goes to the sides. So there's like a giant bar where I can't see like what is seen on the screen. So if you are wondering why all the videos are like the thing is like way over here instead of being centered, like that's totally why. But what does my other thing do? Yeah, I don't think my other like phone holder was any better. But this one is better in that it has so it like holds my phone there, but then also like right around my phone it has a light, so that like if I'm carving a cup or something you can actually see into the cup. So that's nice, at least. It's kind of I think I like that a bit more. You know, I don't know, maybe it will match this corner that was carved out. But there's definitely like a lot that's like sort of like if I'm trying to face the camera towards like where I'm looking, there's definitely it's kind of hard for me to see sometimes. But then because we're like live, if I move it to a different angle, not from like my viewpoint, then I can't really see if somebody is like in the chat. So struggles. Oh, you know, that reminds me. Obviously like this, I don't have very many like subscribers or anything, so obviously this isn't sponsored or anything, or like a promo, but I just want to like mention it's kind of cool. So a few weeks ago, Jason needed to get some glasses. He didn't get them, but we were like at the glasses store looking at them, and who is it? I think it's like, is it Bose or something? Somebody has like multiple pairs of glasses, and like it records from the glasses. The glasses have like a very like pretty like inconspicuous like camera, and can like it actually records your viewpoint, and it's really neat. It's also kind of cool because they have like little like microphones, very like it's really hidden like on the sides, I think. So you can be listening to music or whatever, and like people around you like can't hear it. Like you're listening to music from the glasses. And it's like, I don't know, it's very cool. It's very like futuristic. But it was just kind of like really neat because when was that? It had to have been like 6+ years ago or something that like Snapchat released glasses like that, kind of like they could record video, but they're kind of ugly. And they were not inconspicuous, like, at all. Like, they did not look like normal, like, sunglasses. Or glasses, like, either. Like, they're really weird looking. I can't remember what they look like exactly, but they look kind of weird. But, like, it's really cool that, like, now there's, like, a release of, like, these new glasses that they really do just look like, they really do, like, pretty much, for the most part, look like normal, like, I think they're designed to be kind of, like, look like sunglasses, maybe? I can't remember if they're supposed to be sunglasses or normal glasses. But it's kind of cool. Because, like, you can actually get, like, your actual perspective for the video and not have to, like, have something in the way. Which is really nice. For, like, just, like, all kinds of, you know, video content. I think that's really neat. And obviously, like, the technology's out there, so, like, we're probably just gonna get, like, more and more, like, brands coming out with them, and them becoming, like, cheaper and cheaper, hopefully, which is pretty neat. I saw this thing, on, like, I don't know, Instagram or something. It was kind of like an ad for, like, this phone holder. And it's, like, it holds your phone and, like, it's attached with this, like, necklace thing that you, like, put around your neck, and that's, like, holding your phone, like, on your chest. But, like, I really don't think anybody would like that in terms of, like, viewing content, because, like, it's just gonna be, like, going all over the place, like, while you're moving, like, unless for some reason the video that you're making, you're sitting, like, perfectly still, like, and just, like, the idea was there. It was kind of there, but they didn't quite they didn't quite think it through, I don't think. I don't know, what could you possibly do where you're, like, you're recording what you're doing, but you're not moving at all? I don't know. Because, like, I mean, I'm moving around while I'm doing stuff. I'm not sure. Or, like, I don't know, you have to be, like, really careful to, like, only move your arms. And not, like, move your entire body. Because then it would just, like, jostle all over the place. I don't know. But I do appreciate people seeing the need for, you know, creators and stuff to record video in different ways and just, like, kind of coming up with ideas for that. It's still neat. Because, like, once you get ideas out there, like, people are just gonna build off of them and, like, make more products. And it's pretty cool. Also, by the way, I have no idea how much those glasses are. I literally have no idea, but I would assume that they're, like, maybe a couple $100. But I really have no idea. I can't imagine it would just be, like, something cheap. Like, I really don't think it would be, like, $100. I think it would be, like, more than that. But I really can't remember, like, how much they were. Because I wasn't really looking at them. I was just kind of, like, bored. Like, walking around. Oh, okay. We are at time. So, let me see if I can kind of like dig into this a little bit more. I really don't want it to like dry out and then I can't like keep working on it. But I think it's going to be fine as long as I kind of like water it down the next few days. So I can like keep working on it. Also, now that I'm looking at those, this is like sloping like downwards. Why is it sloping downwards? Is it, or is it? No, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. Oh, slab building. I'm just like not. I'm just like not really a slab builder. But I don't know. It has been fun, like at least trying to do this. And I really do hope that this like turns out and we can actually put it through a glaze firing. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, let me put the plastic down. Oh, maybe I should get like a good like little shot of like a good shot for the thumbnail. I think I'm just gonna like, yeah, here we go. Okay. Well, for anybody watching here on Twitch, thank you so much for checking out the video. Even though I don't even know, this is like probably like the 10th video for this item, this piece. And we will be working on something new soon, I promise. I really do want to make that little toast dish for my mom. So that will definitely be coming. You know, let me just, yeah. Be sure to follow along so you know when I post videos or when I'm online for videos. All the videos will be uploaded to YouTube at Callie & Co. There I have a whole live stream playlist. And you can just kind of like put the live stream on and just like keep watching like while you're doing chores or like making art or something. All the things. And yeah, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube, give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't really want to work on this tomorrow because I just feel like we've been doing this for so long. I feel like we need to work on something new. So I don't know. Either we will start the toast dish tomorrow or I think we'll underglaze. Maybe. I really need to get those like planned out though. For the underglaze and like kind of like have my designs drawn in before I just like go at it. So I will need to like have that done if we're going to do that, but I don't know. Well, thank you so much for joining, and yeah, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.